Refreshing stories. My name's Hiroshi. I live peacefully with my wife, Kanako. One day, while I was going over my presentation documents, I should change this part here. That's better. Oops! I dropped my eraser! And it ended up rolling under Kanako's desk. How am I supposed to get it out from under there? I'll have to move her desk.
Wait! Don't look through my desk drawers!
What? I was just trying to get my eraser from under your desk.
Really? But no matter what you do, do not open my desk drawers. Promise me, okay?
Oh, okay. But what's in there?
Nothing. Just don't ever look in there. Pinky promise, okay?
Okay. Kanako sometimes says strange things, so I didn't really think much of her not wanting me to open her desk drawers at the time. But a few weeks after, I finished work early and I got home earlier than usual. That's when...
My darling Seiya! Don't say that! Baby!
I'm home!
Oh, welcome home!
Were you on the phone with someone just now?
No, I was just talking to myself.
Really?
I was reciting the dialogue from a TV drama.
Huh.
Uh-huh. I didn't know you'd be back so early today. I'll get dinner ready.
Okay. That night, I couldn't sleep because I kept wondering about who she was on the phone with. I wonder who she's talking to. It sounded like she was talking to a guy. It's not like I'm against her having guy friends, but... Hiroshi! I bet you she's cheating on you! Ah! What are you doing here? Dear Hiroshi, don't listen to the devil. There's no way Kanako would ever cheat on you. You don't know that. There might be an evil side to her that you don't know about. That's true. Hiroshi, you must let this go. Even if she was cheating on you, you must believe that deep down she loves you, and you must forgive her with your big heart. Hiroshi, don't let her walk all over you. Kanako doesn't love you. She only sees you as an ATM. Oh no. Believe in the power of true love, Hiroshi. Kanako has no love for you, Hiroshi. Her head's full of that new guy she's seeing. What am I supposed to do? Since that night, everything Kanako seems to do looks suspicious. I'm sorry, Kanako. I'm only doing this to save our marriage. I resorted to checking her phone while she was asleep at night. Wait, I don't know her phone's passcode. I don't think I'll be able to get into her phone. After that didn't work out, I decided to research a little more about cheating in general. Unfortunately, no matter the couple, there's always the chance that one of them might be cheating on the other. According to our statistics, 1 in 6 couples end up breaking up due to one of the partners cheating on the other. Are you sure that your partner isn't cheating on you? If you ever have the slightest suspicion, then contact us at Akanat Tanaka Detective Agency. Detective Tanaka, I need to know if my wife is cheating on me or not.
Leave it to me. I have 10 years of experience in this field. I'll make sure to get evidence about what your wife has been up to.
Thank you. And just like that, I ended up hiring a private investigator to find out what was going on with Kanako. A few days later...
Hello? This is Detective Tanaka.
So what did you find out?
Your wife has been found guilty of cheating on you.
Please! This man here has been following me!
How dare you point your finger at me? You're the one that's been cheating on your husband with this man right here.
This man here is my husband.
What's going on there?
Well, you see, your wife found out that I was following her and called the police on me. To prove my innocence in this matter, I called you.
That lady's not my wife, Kanako.
What? Seriously?
Please arrest this man.
As you can see, Detective Tanaka somehow mistook this old lady to be Kanako, and ended up following the wrong person around. It's come to this then. I ended up putting a GPS tracker in Kanako's bag to see where she was meeting up with her boyfriend. Oh, it looks like she's in the apartment here. I can't believe she was really seeing some other guy. It was just then that a mysterious man came out of the apartment. You rat! I've got you now! Let go of me! Stop acting innocent, you fool! You've been secretly seeing my wife, Kanako! What are you talking about? Stop pretending like you have no idea! I'll take you both to court over this! Huh?
Hiroshi, I'm sorry! I lost my bag!
What? Where are you right now?
I'm at the train station's lost and found. I seem to have fallen asleep on the train, and when I woke up, my bag wasn't there. I don't know what to do. I lost everything.
Well, now I know you aren't a cheater, but you sure as hell are a thief! Give me my wife's bag back! I never thought I'd be arrested so quickly after committing a crime. As it turns out, Kanako's bag that I put the GPS tracker into was stolen by some man on the train.
Wow, Hiroshi! How did you find the thief?
I just saw that man, and he was holding a bag that looked like yours, and I thought it was very strange, so I confronted him.
Thank you, honey. I really thought I lost it for good. I should check inside and make sure everything's still in there.
Wait, I'll check for you.
Why? You don't even know what was originally in my bag.
But still, that man might have put something dangerous in there. I couldn't have her finding my tracker in her bag, so I made sure to be the first one to check the contents of her bag first. It looks like there's nothing dangerous in here.
Thanks.
I have no other options anymore. If it's come to this, I'll just have to follow her around myself. I had no other choice now. So I decided to take a day off work and follow her around until I found out what she was up to. Kanako, where are you off to? Isn't that a sketchy area you're headed towards? What? She's meeting up with a man? Wait right there. How dare you meet up with another man?
Can I help you?
What?
So what if I have a younger boyfriend?
I'm sorry, I thought you were someone else. How did I make the same mistake as Detective Tanaka? I came to understand just how hard it was to find out what people were up to on a daily basis. I was really ready to give up on finding out about if Kanako was up to something or not. But then, that's right, Kanako's desk drawer. I remembered how earlier Kanako didn't want me opening the drawer of her desk. She might be hiding evidence of her cheating in that drawer. I'm sorry that it's come to this, and that I've broken my promise to you. It opened. Time to find out what you've been hiding from me. What is this? Inside, I found boys' love comics that were apparently drawn by Kanako herself. They were quite raunchy. Right. I really shouldn't have snooped around in her desk drawers. Sorry.
You're off on your business trip today, right?
Yes. I'll do my best to contact you while I'm gone.
Of course. Be careful.
Thanks. You can call me anytime after 8 p.m.
Sure.
I guess all my worries were just in my head. I told you, love will always win. It seems as though I let my imagination take over, and as a result, I couldn't see things for what they truly were. That's what I was thinking to myself while I waited to board my flight. But it was just then that...
My husband's not home tonight. He can come over and we can cuddle. I already can't wait to see you.
What? I don't know what you're on about. I think you might have texted the wrong person.
Oh! Wouldn't it be funny if I said something like that? I was totally just joking.
So, what do you have to say now? That woman must be burned at the stake! We're finally alone together. It really is hard having a married woman as a girlfriend.
I know. My husband was just about to find out about us, but I was able to fool him.
Be careful, baby. Nobody can know about us.
Of course.
Where's that stupid woman, Kanako? Ah!
Oh, Hiroshi, why aren't you on your trip?
He decided to rush back. Thanks for mistakenly having texted me. Now I know everything.
No, believe me, it's not what it looks like.
Oh, really? How dare you think Hiroshi's stupid enough to believe that? I'm sorry. And just like that, I got back in time to catch Kanako red-handed. I can't believe it took so long. After that day, I made Kanako divorce me. She was unwilling at first, but she finally came around. She had to end up paying me for the damages she'd caused. But she didn't have enough money, so she asked her boyfriends to help. What? We have to pay you this much? Of course you have to. You should have thought about that before you got involved with a married woman. But I can't pay all of this on my own! Then go and ask your family and friends for help. No! By the way, I made it back to the airport in time to catch my flight for my trip.
How? How did Hiroshi ever find out about my secret boys' love comics?
I think you have other things to be worrying about right now. Kanako really better get her priorities in check. No one can guess the outcome of this story. My name is Hiroshi, and this spring, I began working at an electrical appliances marketing company. This company was pretty big and famous, so I was motivated, and I worked very hard initially. But after a few months of working here, I began to see the dark sides of this company.
Huh? Why do I have to stock up that defective product?
That should be obvious. because the buying price is cheap.
We have to consider the quality as well. No retailer would be willing to sell that kind of product.
Well, that's where we do our part and try to sell it to the retailer. This guy, Manager Kataoka, the head of the marketing department, was famous for using dirty tricks to increase profit.
I want to be faithful to my customers.
You don't understand a thing, Chie. That's why you can't grow. Let me teach you the basics. What's the number one weapon of a female?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm sure you do. When a female goes to business negotiations, you first have to get alone with him. And after that, you casually hold his hand.
What are you saying, sir?
It's just holding hands. Sleeping around for business was normal back then. You have to be able to do things like that as an adult. Anyways, make sure to get a contract with them. If you can't, you're useless.
Okay.
Good girl. Just try it once. It'll start selling like hotcakes, and you'll be appreciating me for teaching you this. Hey, Miss Chie. Going out for lunch now? Do you want to go grab something together then?
You don't have to put Ms.
Then, Senpai?
You can just call me by my name. I'm only a year older than you, and I'm still a newbie in my heart.
That's not it at all. Anyways, you don't look so well. Did something happen?
Yeah. The manager told me to put a bunch of 5-star reviews on our products.
Oh, they're called fake reviews, right?
I know. They don't work these days. It'll just make our company's reputation worse.
Is it Manager Kataoka? He's famous for those kinds of things.
Yeah, he makes me go to dinner parties with my clients even though I first thought it was for business negotiations.
Oh man, I didn't think he'd do that.
That's normal for him.
Have you thought about quitting?
Not at all. This is a secret, but I'm secretly planning to overthrow him and get in a higher position than him.
Overthrow?
Yep. No matter what he says, I want to be able to sell things that are actually good. And one day I'll prove to him that I was right.
Wow, you're so amazing. I want to be able to work with that kind of strong commitment like you, Miss Chie.
Stop with the Ms.
Miss Chie has been taking good care of me ever since I entered this company. She's been in the workforce for only a year, but she's very responsible and skilled. She's someone I looked up to very much.
Manager, what do you mean there's been a product recall?
Oh, you sold that product, right?
But I strongly opposed. The product was clearly defective.
What? You sold it knowing that it was defective? Then it's your fault.
But you were the one who ordered me to do it.
It was about a new AC system that our company purchased through a back channel last year. And apparently, the outdoor sun bit had a major defect, so we received many reports that the AC caught fire this summer. And what's worse, Kataoka was trying to push all responsibility to Miss Chie. That's what you get for trying to go against me! Because of that, Miss Chie lost much of her authoritative power, and all she could do now was follow Kataoka's orders on every business negotiation. It was obvious that she was getting worn out day by day. What's Chie doing? Hey, Hiroshi! Yes? Have you seen Chie? We have a business negotiation coming up soon, but I can't get a hold of her. Huh? I don't know. Stupid woman. That's why she's useless. Miss Chie! Miss Chie! What are you doing here? And drinking from midday?
Leave me alone.
But the negotiation, it started already.
Just shut up and leave.
Please don't give up here. You're going to overthrow him, right?
Leave me alone.
The Miss Chie that I saw there was not the Miss Chie that I knew. From all the stress at work, she became depressed, and her only option was to quit the job. Don't leave, Miss Chie. Without you, what should I strive for?
I've no use being here.
How will you live then?
Worst case, I could get assistance from the government. Hiroshi, don't wish for too much. There's nothing you can gain from this company.
Miss Chie. Then a few months passed, and it was confirmed that we would have a year-end party at work. And the person who became in charge was that Mr. Kataoka. But with over 100 participants, we needed a venue that could account for all of us. And getting a reservation was very difficult. With that kind of situation, Kataoka asked around many people for advice. And he finally came up to me. Hiroshi, I heard your dad owns a restaurant. Yes, he does. But it's small. I'll decide that after going there. Please don't! If you go, my parents won't be able to handle it. Why is he so good at making others' lives terrible? Is this what it feels like to have a police officer come over to your house with a warrant? Yes, it's true that my dad owns a restaurant, but it seems like Kataoka thinks he can get whatever he wants from me. And as expected, he came to my dad's restaurant and told my dad some exaggerated story. I'm your son's manager, and I want to host a year-end party here. That should be fine, right? Mr. Kataoka, this restaurant only has 43 seats. It's absolutely not enough. Then do something about it. Yes, please do. I want to reserve this place with a budget of 20,000 yen per person. Is that from company expenses? Nope. It'll be our out-of-pocket money. Oh no. Okay then. I'll do a large-scale renovation. To be honest, I've been thinking about it, but because of you, I was able to make up my mind. Oh no! For real, Dad? Great. Then I'll leave the rest to you. And like that, my dad was taken in by Kataoka's fast talk and decided to renovate the restaurant even though it put serious strain on him. He made the second floor living space part of the restaurant and made seats in the parking lot. In addition, he even hired more people so that he could attend to 100 customers. Okay guys, let's do our best. Since the restaurant wasn't necessarily making lots of money, my dad thought this was a great opportunity and prepared very hard for it. This is it. Our Mesa de Amor will be reborn, and it'll make history. With our new Mesa de Amor, let's make sure to provide our guests with the best service we could ever give. However, when the day of the end of the year party came, Kataoka said something unbelievable. Sorry, Hiroshi, but cancel the restaurant. Huh? I don't know what you're saying. We're having an end of the year party, right? That place is a bit too small for 100 people. And plus, 20,000 yen per person is a bit too expensive, don't you think? You're the one who said that, though! We finally received notice from the fire department. So now we have permission to make hot pot at the office. Everyone will be happy with this, right? I mean, that's fine, but please make sure to pay the cancellation fee for the restaurant. Don't go spouting nonsense. It's your parents' restaurant, right? It should be fine to not pay. If you don't pay for it, the restaurant will go out of business. Yeah, if it does, then that's your dad's fault for not working hard enough. But my dad was preparing so hard for this day! No one cares about that. And so, in the end of the year party was held at the office. I'm so sorry, Dad. I tried my best till the end. It's alright. I knew something like this would happen one day. I knew it all along. Hey, I hope you're not thinking something strange, Dad. Don't worry. Just forget about me. I'll be saying goodbye to this house next month. Please, don't come searching for me. Don't give up, Dad! I got it! Let's sue the company for this! Let's make them pay compensation! And we could use it to rebuild this restaurant to start over from square one! Actually, that's pretty much impossible. Since it was a verbal agreement, there's no evidence to prove that there was actually a reservation. If Mr. Kataoka claims that we made this story up, then there's nothing we can do. Hiroshi, live a good life. No! Dad! Dad! Oh, I forgot to say one thing. Hiroshi, go look for a sugar daddy. Just kidding. That's not funny at all! And it's not the time or place to be making jokes! Oh man! Why did this have to happen? First Miss Chie, now my dad! Why does Kataoka have to bring misfortune to people around me? Why? Why am I so powerless? People's lives are being ruined and there's nothing I can do to help them! Darn it! On my way home on the bridge, I began to cry, realizing how helpless I was. But then suddenly, a woman came up to me and began talking to me.
You can't forgive that man, right?
Yes! He's ruining the lives of people precious to me! By the way, who are you?
I am Meerkat.
and a few weeks passed by. Manager! We got a bill addressed to the company!
Huh? Mesa del Amor? Isn't that Hiroshi's parents' restaurant? We don't use that place. Just ignore it.
The company received a bill for the cancellation fee from my dad's restaurant. But it didn't stop there. Hey manager! Somebody has sent you a bill of complaint!
Huh? A bill of complaint? Is it from that restaurant again?
No, it's from a woman.
A woman?
The person who filed a complaint was Miss Chie.
Tch, that stupid woman. She's trying to make me the bad guy even till the end. She couldn't even do her job properly, and now she wants to act like the victim.
Huh? Wait a moment. The name of this lawyer, I feel like I know her. Don't you too, manager?
Representative? Attorney Neko Izumi? What? Are you kidding me? Neko Izumi? Isn't she that super famous attorney?
Yes. The lady, Meerkat, who I met while I was crying on the bridge, was a super skilled and famous attorney known to even be feared by the people in the legal world.
I see that you finally realized that I was behind all of this.
Please don't make me go to the court!
No way, I never let my prey escape me.
Pray?
By the way, may I ask why you're called Meerkat?
I shall tell you. Previously, there was a man named the Scorpion. He was an evil man who repeated murder and marriage in hopes of getting his wife's life insurance. I was a prosecutor at that time, and I managed to defeat the team of skilled lawyers who were hired by the Scorpion, and made him get the death sentence.
Death sentence?!
Meerkats eat scorpions. And because I became known as the woman who killed the scorpion, I became known as the Meerkat. What do you think? Aren't I pretty cool?
That's actually really cool.
Hey, Kateoka. I hate people who treat others unfairly. I will make you experience hell.
Someone! Help!
After that, Meerkat was very quick on her actions and got straight to her business. The cancellation fee from my dad's restaurant was paid instantly. And because Kataoka was held responsible, by the time we realized, everybody ignored him, and he became completely isolated at work. In addition, it was declared that he caused Miss Chie emotional distress, so she demanded that he pay compensation for that by himself.
Someone's been knocking on my door for a long time. I'm scared. Is it the bill collector? Or is it a mail from the attorney? No, 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 no! I don't want this!
Currently, Kataoka is buried in debt and lives in a super old, shabby apartment by himself, living under fear of any phone calls or visitors who might be debt collectors. On the other hand, my dad... Dad! How's it been going these days? I was able to get the cancellation fee from last year's end-of-the-year party, but I think I'm more suited to run a small restaurant. I have no skills to run such a big place. At this rate, I'll go bankrupt soon, and there's no way to stop it. Oh man, why did I agree to accept that kind of risky request? Don't worry at all, Dad. I brought someone who might be able to help you. I remember seeing you coming to this restaurant before.
I'm actually a former colleague of Hiroshi. Since I used to work at the marketing department, I thought I could help out.
Is that true?
Yes. At my previous work, I was forced to sell defective or useless things, and I got depressed from that. But the food at this restaurant was so good that I would happily recommend it and promote it to the people.
Oh my, that sounds great. I can't thank you enough for this. And so, Miss Chie began to work at my dad's restaurant. Although it just started, I feel like everything will turn out great at the end.
I'm so lucky. There was a 10-yen coin on the floor. I could buy some snacks with this.
My name is Hiroshi. I'm a site director of a metal factory. Today, my fiancé Kazumi and I are going to see a newly built apartment building. Wow! This apartment building is so tall! It has a lounge and a convenience store inside, too. There's even a dental clinic! I heard they provide room service as well. It's like a hotel.
Yeah.
What's wrong, Kazumi? Why do you look so down?
No, it's nothing. I'm just a little nervous. It feels so unreal.
You'll love it when you see it.
Yeah, I guess.
What is it? Are you worried that we can't afford it?
Kind of. That apartment costs over 100 million yen.
I sold my company's shares. We have enough money for the down payment, so don't worry.
You had company shares, Hiroshi?
I was forced to buy the shares when I joined the company, and luckily, the stock price went up. It's all thanks to our current president.
I see. Since you say so, maybe we'll be fine.
Don't worry. We haven't decided to buy the apartment yet.
That's true. We're just looking today.
Yeah.
Boss, I beg of you! No! How many times do I have to tell you? You should have been fired long ago, and I'm firing you now!
Those people are the salesperson and the president of the company selling the apartment we're going to today. Oh my. It seems like they're fighting.
Please! This new apartment building, Grand Hills Masumigahara, is tailored for rich clients. Please let me be the sales representative! A no is a no! You need to know your place! You haven't closed a single deal for the past 6 months! Can you be responsible if you damage the image of Grand Hills? Please give me a chance! If I sell 1 unit, it'll make up for all the quota so far! Keep talking in your dreams, idiot! Grand Hills is a property unreachable to commoners like you! There's no way your so-called clients can afford it! Don't be so certain! Listen carefully. Some clients lie about their income and try to look like they can afford it. But I'll never sell Grand Hills to those losers! I won't allow that unless my president's chair flies to the moon! I get it! Well then, I'll sell the units to celebrities and famous YouTubers! What the hell are you talking about? Aim for business owners and elites! Does that mean I can sell the apartment? Do you have any idea how annoying you are? This is your last chance! I'll fire you immediately if anything goes wrong! And you'll never be hired as a salesperson ever again! I understand! Yes! I'm so happy! If I hit the jackpot this time, I'll switch to an easier job! See you later!
Wow, this is so nice.
It looks even better than the picture.
Look, there's even a daycare in the building.
Yes, and it's residents only. The building is way better than I expected.
It'll be a dream come true if we start our new life here. I absolutely love it here, Hiroshi.
Me too. I feel exactly the same.
Yeah. There's a shuttle bus that goes to the nearest train station. I can also get a job and help out financially.
That's great, Kazumi. We're buying this.
What? Are you serious?
What? What's wrong?
Here's the thing. We don't have any units under 100 million yen. Are you sure you can afford it?
Well, then why would you ask for a tour?
We've seen a lot of people like you. They all disappeared because they couldn't afford the mortgage. You wouldn't be wearing those shoes if you really had money.
Oh, I didn't even realize.
See, I told you to throw those away.
Sorry for asking, but what do you do for a living?
I work at a metal factory.
What? Metal factory? I'm sorry, but this building is for rich people. What's your annual income like?
About 8 million yen.
You make more than me? Well, our cheapest unit would require a yearly income of at least 12 million yen.
Why are you telling us that? We'll both work hard to pay for the apartment.
Plus, I have other assets. I'll make more money too.
Stop kidding yourself! Oh, are you a business owner or something? Or are you a lawyer or a doctor?
No, none of the above.
Then you can't afford it. You really don't know anything, do you? I'm done wasting my time talking to losers like you.
That's rude. How can you treat a client like that?
You should thank me for the tour. Oh, just so you know, our company president said he wouldn't deal with losers unless his chair flies to the moon.
Excuse me? Let me see your president. I'll personally fly him to the moon.
No way. I'm going to blacklist you since you're such an annoying client. My next appointment is here. Can you leave?
Damn it!
This is absurd. Let's go, Hiroshi. His voice is so high-pitched and annoying it gives me a headache.
Even my father has never said that to me.
Shut up!
What's wrong with that salesperson? He's terrible at his job.
I can't believe he said those things. We didn't come here to get insulted.
Damn, I'm so pissed. I'll make a complaint to his company.
Forget about it. I don't want to deal with them anymore. Let's look at other options.
But this is such a nice building.
It's okay, we don't have that much money anyway. Even if we move into a nice apartment, we won't become rich automatically. Let's just live an ordinary life and be happy.
I guess you're right. Should we stop by McDonald's on our way home?
Yeah, sure.
After we got kicked out by the delinquent salesperson, we gave up buying the apartment and went home. However, I still couldn't forgive that person with a high-pitched, annoying voice.
My name is Tori.
Yes, you. I freaking hate your voice! So I complained to his company without telling Kazumi. After that, things had a strange development.
President! I did it! I finally did it! I made an appointment with a rich client! My tenacious selling technique worked! What a big difference compared to that metal factory loser the other day! That guy was a complete idiot! He refused to admit he was poor and even had the audacity to say he'd kick you to the moon, President! What a weirdo!
I'm gonna fly farther past the moon, Tori!
Yeah, I know. Wait, fly past? Huh? What are you talking about?
I've always dreamed of becoming an astronaut since I was little. I can't believe my dream can finally come true like this! I'm so happy!
Good for you, President. About my commission.
Did I not tell you? All units are sold already.
What?
Oh, die!
Good morning, everyone. I'm Hiroshi from Sumida Metal.
Thank you for coming. I'm on cloud 9 thanks to you.
The cloud is low for us, you know.
That's right. Wow, this is so exciting.
Wait a second. What's going on? Do you know each other?
I made a complaint about you the other day. Please, allow me to explain. The metal factory I work for is actually a factory that produces important parts for the space shuttle. In fact, a lot of space exploration companies are working together to provide space travel services for ordinary people. Oh, you're interested in space travel, Mr. President?
It's every man's dream.
I see. I'll call you back. Around that time, the major companies working on this project had difficulty getting data for space travel.
We need males from 50 to 65 years old with an average health condition who can complete their training without a problem and are able to invest at least 8.5 billion yen.
That's more difficult than finding the perfect guy to marry.
Exactly. I sometimes wonder if the project will ever succeed. The research budget is getting less and less.
Hi, President Sumida. Don't you have a subsidiary company that does real estate?
Yes. What, are you looking to move?
Yeah, I actually had an interesting encounter recently. I told Mr. Sumida what happened and brought the three of them together. And then...
What? I could go to space?
Yes, you meet all of our criteria.
I'd like to make a deal with you. Can you sell the apartment building Grand Hills Masumigahara to me for half the price? Half the price? But I really want to travel to the moon! What should I do? How about 20% off? Be generous and give me 40% off. In return, I'll cover the cost of the space travel for you.
This is a great opportunity.
I want to go! I want to go to space! Fine, 30% off. Last offer. Deal. Let's shake on it. Yes! I'm so happy I could die! A great investment makes you a profit the minute you make the deal. You're right. This is the best investment I've ever made. A space travel experience will bring so much more happiness to my life.
That's the mindset of the rich.
Anyways, you're no use to me anymore. Thanks for your time, Tori.
Wait! Not a single unit left? Let me sell one, please!
Did you not hear us, high-pitched, annoying voice?
My name is Tori!
Grand Hills is ours now.
Then can I be the agent to sell the units?
What are you talking about? It's impossible to sell any when you're around.
President! What am I supposed to do now?
The McDonald's up the street is hiring part-time.
Part-time?
maybe you'll straighten up your work ethic there.
Are you kidding me? No! President Sumida, I heard so much about you! In fact, I've been in the real estate business until recently.
Get out.
Later, the delinquent salesperson got fired from his job. Due to his problematic work ethic, he couldn't find another job in the real estate business.
I'm so hungry. Should I take out loans from loan sharks?
Find a job, you idiot! Later, Tori's former boss took the space shuttle we built, orbited the moon, and returned to Earth a week later as scheduled. As for me,
It's been a while, Hiroshi. How's the new company apartment?
it's better than a hotel. Thanks to you, I get to live here for a lower price than paying the mortgage.
That's great. Keep up the good work.
I've never expected things to turn out this way.
Me neither. We didn't even have to use our savings thanks to Mr. Sumida. The three of us are now living happily in our new apartment. My name is Hiroshi. I'm the director of the commercial real estate company Devilish Buildings Building a Building. My grandfather used to own it. I call it DBBB for short. Our company's annual sales are in the tens of billions of yen. That's equivalent to 50 billion yen back in the Showa era, or back in the old days. I also have a beautiful wife, Remy. She's just perfect. Happy wife, happy life. What more could I ask for? Well, that was what I thought at least. Like any other hardship in life, it somehow struck me from above, unexpectedly, just like dragonfish flow from Hajime no Ippo. Okay, Nancy, I'm not using the house or the multi-story parking garage right now. I'll give you a good deal since you're my friend.
Really? That's fabulous! You're the best, Hiroshi.
The house is quite old, though. It might be better to demolish everything before anything else.
Oh, for sure! I was already planning to do that anyways. That house, your grandfather used to live in it, right?
Yeah, that's right.
No offense, but I don't want to live in an old house used by some old guy I never met. It's dirty, needs a ton of work, and stinks, so I'll get rid of everything.
What do you mean, no offense? That was very much offensive.
Really? Japanese is so hard. Anyways, I'll move to the countryside and live like Meg Ryan. That's my long life goal.
Whoa, who are you guys?
Hiroshi Ohira, you're under arrest for all kinds of mischief.
What? All kinds of mischief? That's a lame excuse to arrest someone. What am I charged with? You have to tell me the details.
3:34 p.m. Suspect Hiroshi Ohira is in custody.
Wait, this has nothing to do with the Hanshin Tigers!
Just come with us to the station.
Wait a minute! I have 3 business meetings scheduled! It's millions of yen we're talking about!
That's not our problem. We represent the government.
A very annoying detective suddenly rushed into my office. I was utterly helpless and was taken to the interrogation room. What's gonna happen to me? Since when did cheating become a crime in Japan? That's just unheard of and absurd!
It's not about that. We have evidence that you were doing drugs in your own parking garage. We know everything you did.
Huh? My parking garage? Doing drugs? What are you talking about?
Are you really gonna play dumb? Every criminal plays dumb at first.
I'm telling the truth. You're accusing me of something I've never done. Beautiful girl, skip one.
Beautiful girl.
See? You don't even have to blink. You heard me saying that and already knew what to say next. Skip one, beautiful girl. I'm innocent and you're falsely accusing me. That's what I'm trying to say.
We found traces of drugs in the parking garage that you own, so you're the suspect.
Where is that parking lot you're talking about, by the way?
It's a multi-level parking garage with an old house next to it.
Can I see a picture, please?
Here.
What? What the hell? The parking garage in the photo was indeed the one I own. Yeah, that's right. It's the multi-level parking garage next to the house Nancy's buying. There must be some mistake, detective. I haven't been there for years.
Then why were there drugs all over that parking lot?
You'll know if you see the parking garage. It's not blocked off or locked. The bad guys must have gotten inside and used drugs. Do you get my point?
Don't try to blame it on others. The neighbors also complained about teenagers making noise in the parking lot.
Then why don't you interrogate them? Why are you interrogating me?
But they came out of your parking garage, which is your establishment, which makes you the primary suspect.
What are you talking about? I'm the owner of the building, so I automatically become the suspect? Since when? Why?
Damn it! Stop confusing me!
Can someone change the detective in charge of this case? This this man has a weaker strategic approach than Shang Fei.
What did you just say? Do you want to try me?
Then he grabbed me by the collar. Just when he was about to throw me to the ground, his boss, Mr. Fujinami, showed up and saved me. I left the police station feeling disgusted and unlucky. Then I hurried to that parking garage they were talking about. And there they were. Hey, you three!
Huh? Who the hell are you?
I own this parking garage. Get out of here now!
Fuck off!
Are you the ones who were doing drugs here?
Huh? What? You want to buy some?
Ow! I'm naturally high all the time, so I don't need any drugs.
Then get lost! I'm only nice to you because you're the landlord.
I don't need you to be kind to me. And I don't want any of you here. This is private property. I'll call the cops if you don't leave right.
Devil Rider Kid!
Ah!
That must hurt. Poor you.
I'm so going to sue you for assault!
Go ahead! I dare you!
The detective in charge of this area is a useless guy named Hayato Chiri. He can't do anything for you.
Yep, you're on your own, Mr. Owner.
Detective Chiri was the one who falsely arrested me. He's famous in the neighborhood for how useless he is. People say that he's even more useless than Detective Mori. Thanks to him, I was beaten upside down, inside out. Eventually, I went home with bruises all over my body. Ow! Ow! Be more gentle, Remy!
You're such an idiot. I can't believe you went to confront some young punks and got beaten up. You're weaker than the starting character in Dragon Quest.
That's how cowardly and weak of a person I am.
No, in your case, it should be. A cowardly and weak person who gets cheated on, am I right?
Wow, that hurts.
Leave the dirty work to the cops. They get paid with taxpayers' money to take care of those.
I don't trust them. The police are utterly useless.
You're more useless than them. You can't even fight properly. I don't have as much free time as you think, so stop messing around and making my life more difficult.
Don't be so cold, Remy.
I'm colder than polar bears' toenails, but more beautiful than any of your exes. That's why you married me.
Wait, you're leaving now?
I'm gonna catch a late movie with my friend, so I'll be back late tonight.
What? Again? You've been spending time outside too much lately.
I'm always out with my friends because you're so boring to be with. Well, anyways, bye.
I wanted to curl up in bed after being treated so coldly by my wife, but that old house and the multi-story parking garage are important assets I'm selling to Nancy. When pests gather, you must spray them with pesticides to destroy them. So I came up with an idea. I decided to pour concrete into traffic cones to make a barricade. Usually people would put traffic cones in the beginning, and if that didn't work, they would pour concrete into the traffic cones. It's a simple method to stop people from moving the traffic cones. However, I hate beating around the bush. I'm a very straightforward guy, so I'll take straightforward countermeasures. Those punks need to know that they've messed with the wrong person! Look at their cars. They must have invested quite some money into them, but they'll get wrecked soon. This is so exciting! Life is full of unexpected chains of events. Terrible things can happen any minute. Ah! No!
Hey, is everything okay? Does it look like everything is okay? My car is fucked now! It must be that piece of shit owner who put the cones here! Huh, he's got some balls, I'll give him that. He sure knows how to get rid of loiters. What shall we do?
Hey guys, look! Management will not accept responsibility for damage, accident, or loss.
What the hell is this? Are you kidding me? I'm gonna report this to the police! Stop, you idiot! If you report this to the police, they'll want to know why we're here and what we're doing. Then they'll eventually find out what we don't want them to know.
Sorry.
Then what can we do? We can't enter the parking lot anymore. Just watch. I'll get revenge for you with my car, Black King.
The next day, big impact!
What the hell is this? What's going on?
Wait a minute! How is this possible? When the delinquents' cars get damaged, they would normally say something like, "Pay for my damage," and I'll say, "I don't know what you're talking about. You deserve this." After that, isn't this how things should normally go? But look what they did! They broke the cones! And these are the ones that are filled with concrete!
Holy crap, come take a look at this, Oira!
Now what? Are you kidding me?
They're completely dissing you!
Those goddamn delinquents!
They're smarter than I thought.
They're delinquents after all. Uhira, there's a lot of crime in this neighborhood, right? Why don't you call the police?
Because I feel great when I climb progressively higher walls.
Stop quoting Mr. Children's lyrics. Can I really have a life like Meg Ryan in this place? Doesn't the future look pretty worrisome?
I thought the same. So I reported the damage to the police and requested that the detective in charge be someone other than Detective Cheery. However, the police station is in the countryside, so they only have a few officers. I would have to wait at least 3 months to get a new officer in charge. That's way too slow! Everything that happens in a democratic country is so slow. Every single thing!
What can we do then, Uhira?
They've left me with no choice now. Those who disrespect the Ohira family's property, I'll make sure they get the punishment they deserve. I installed multiple security cameras in the area where they usually hang out. All their shady business will be recorded from now on. Just like what the detective said, I need evidence to show him that the delinquents were using drugs on my land. I was naive to think that giving the police the security footage would bring this annoying drama to an end. It was much more complicated than I thought.
Oh, look! The house is empty! Seriously? That landlord guy must have been scared and ran off with the front door unlocked! Let's go in. Wow, look at all the food on the table! There's alcohol, too! He's so dumb, I can't believe it! Nice. Let's have a feast and hang out here today. What about our cars? Just leave them in front of the house? Moron! What if they give you a parking ticket? Park our cars in the parking lot as usual. And then we party in the house. I can't wait to sleep in a soft bed tonight. Yeah!
From a distance, I watched the delinquents dancing around in the house through the real-time feed of the security cameras. After they got high as usual, they all went to bed at my home. They had a lot to drink, so I'm sure they won't wake up that easily. Hello? Police officer? Someone broke into my house. Can you send someone to help? Shortly after I made the call, the useless Detective Cheery showed up at my house and arrested the delinquents. Meanwhile, I devised another plan and waited for the delinquents to return after they were released. And then...
Alright! Steer clear of the danger zone! What are all those people doing here?
Hey, how's it going, delinquents? It must have been tough for you guys at the police station.
You are!
That detective didn't ask you anything about the drugs, did he?
Of course not! He's too useless and stupid to connect the dots and trace the drugs back to us!
Oh well, forget about it. I already gave up on fighting you guys.
Then why is there a crowd here?
Oh, them? We're demolishing the old Ohira house and the multi-story parking garage today. All these people came up to watch the demolition.
Demolition? Using explosives?
Yeah. The new owner wants everything gone, so that's what we're going to do.
What? Wait a minute! Our cars are still in the parking garage!
Alrighty. Everyone, let's start the countdown to the demolition of the buildings!
No! Don't get so excited yet!
5, 4, 3.
If you blow up our cars along with the parking garage, they'll get destroyed! We won't be able to claim insurance either!
2.
He's totally ignoring us!
1.
Stop!
Fire in the hole!
Ah!
Thank you! Thank you very much!
You son of a bitch! Do you really think you can get away with this?
What are you saying? The only thing I did was blow up my own house and my own parking garage with explosives.
But your demolition process was illegal!
I got approval from the city for the demolition method I used. It was perfectly legal.
Ah! Even if that's true, you'll have to pay for what you did! We're gonna beat you up, you son of a bitch! Who is this guy? Why is he so strong? Is he a monster?
I've already experienced your level of violence last time. Why would you think I'd come unprepared this time?
Are you playing dirty with us?
It's only natural to reinforce what I lack. Just like 3 kingdoms. Every hero needs a good sidekick, don't you think?
We parked our cars in that parking lot, and you've destroyed all of them! You have to compensate us!
What? I'm not responsible for any cars parked in my parking lot without permission. Haven't you seen the sign I put up at the entrance? It says, the management will not accept responsibility for damage, accident, or loss. Were you blind, or can none of you read?
No! But you destroyed our cars on purpose! How is that legal? Our cars! We each spent over 5 million yen on them!
Why did you park illegally if those cars were so important to you?
Shut up! Shut the hell up!
You sound more adorable when you're mad. You can go ahead and sue me or call the cops. The choice is yours. But I have to remind you, I have all the evidence of everything you guys did on my property. I can hand it over to the police anytime.
Shut the fuck up, you annoying piece of shit!
If I give the police the security footage of you drunk driving and using drugs, even that useless detective can easily charge you with multiple offenses, you know? I successfully suppressed them in terms of both violence and argument. As per Nancy's request, I had already decided to get rid of everything on that land, so I was going to demolish the house and the parking lot using explosives from the beginning. As for those delinquents who were squattering in my parking lot, I handed the security footage as evidence to the police, proving that they'd been drunk driving and using drugs on my property. Those are some serious criminal offenses. I thought everything's finally coming to an end. However, there were two more things I needed to share with you. First of all, what? You're not buying the land anymore?
Of course I'm not. There's no way I'll live in that dangerous neighborhood. Not to mention the fact that the detective in charge of that neighborhood has a brain of a 3-year-old. Guess I can't live like Meg Ryan after all.
Are you serious? I demolished everything for you!
I'll pay you the termination fee as stated in the contract, so cheer up, Ohira. If you have any good deals that can make my Meg Ryan style life come true, remember to let me know.
And then, second of all, unbelievable! I got a message from Remy when I got home. She told me she wanted a divorce over text. To sum up, what she essentially said to me was, "Your revenge on the delinquents was so childish and evil, I don't feel safe around you anymore. I feel like you're gonna kill me if I cheat on you, so I want a divorce." What do you mean, I'll kill you? If I killed everyone who ever cheated on me, I'd be the most wanted serial killer in the world. I would need to kill over 80 people. I cried desperately after seeing Remy's message, but no one would care how much I cried or be there to listen to my story. So I messaged my friend, "Hey Bunta, do you have a minute? I really need to talk to you about something." "What's wrong, Ohira? What is it you want to talk about?" "Can you investigate my wife? I think she's cheating on me." "She's cheating on ya? How many times have you gotten cheated on in the past?" "I lost count, but I'm sure my current wife is having an affair." I explained my situation to Bunta in the message. I highlighted the last part of Remy's message and asked Bunta to look at it. "You don't think I'm making blind accusations here, do you? She must be cheating, right?" "Yeah, sadly, you always get cheated on. And this time ain't no different. It's the same as a flat-chested girl saying, 'No, I'm B-cup,' right? Do you get my point? Do you agree?" I guess. Right? A-cup is A-cup, don't you think so? It's like a guy who's 159 centimeters tall saying, 'I'm about 160 centimeters tall, give or take,' right? Yeah, guess so. I know, right? This situation is exactly a case of 159 centimeters, right? So please investigate her for me. Thanks. After that, thanks to Bunta's excellent investigation skills, Remy's affair was exposed. It almost became a routine for me to get divorced and receive compensation from an ex-wife. But there was one piece of good news for me. Hayato Chiri, that useless, stupid detective, got transferred to a very peaceful small village in the middle of nowhere. And this is how it happened.
"Hey you, what's your name?" "I'm Machiaki Chakai. What are you doing here?" "What am I doing? I'm just practicing juggling." "What are you juggling?"
Chiri ended up arresting a famous magician, brought him back to the police station, and interrogated him. His false accusation became a heated topic, resulting in him being transferred to a remote location. Detective Chiri did some serious damage to me. Thanks to his false arrests, I lost 3 business deals, got beaten up by delinquents, lost the deal with Nancy, and got cheated on by my wife. After being struck by a series of 5 unfortunate events, if I were in the Demon Slayer story, I'd become the demon myself! God damn it! My name is Hiroshi. I'm a guy who worked in the US until a year ago, but I resigned and returned to Japan. Now, I run a bicycle shop called You. Are you going to drive a car even though you have me? Bicycle shop in a shopping district. It's kind of a hobby half the time, but it's how I do business. I had a wife, but we divorced because of adultery. I'm currently having a great time with my daughter, Mia, and we're so close that we have a movie date scheduled for tomorrow. However, Mia's movie of choice was a tricky one, and she chose the horror movie, The Scary Ghosts That Were Real, the movie.
I hope you got the picture. The evil presence that has no place in this world is dancing shamelessly.
Oh no. I'm scared, Mia.
All right. There. I'm here, and you're gonna be fine.
I hope you got the picture. The ghosts drinking alcohol even though their last supper is long gone. I mean, how many parties did you guys have? Ghosts do exist. If anything, they're already overflowing. It comes out of the pants you haven't worn in a long time. It comes out as if they were coins. Isn't it scary? Happy possessing.
Dad!
So scary.
Here, left foot, right foot.
He's so pathetic.
You're right. He's a loser.
Wow, that was fun.
Are you serious? It was so scary. I was so scared my knees gave away twice.
Hey, which part scared you most?
I can't decide that. The grave scene was scary.
Graves at night are the worst. Hey, you should go to the graveyard at night by yourself.
No way.
Then take a bath in boiling water.
Not a chance.
Then take a boiling hot bath in a graveyard at night.
I don't know what you're saying. Absolutely not. I mean, why did you think that if you put two things together that I don't like, I'd be okay with it?
I see. Then go to an abandoned building alone.
Why do you keep saying that? I refuse to go to an abandoned building.
How about a new house that looks like an abandoned building?
What kind of house is a new house that looks abandoned?
That's not the point. What if there was?
I don't mind if it's a new house that looks abandoned because it's a new house.
What about an abandoned building that looks like a new house?
An abandoned building that looks like a new house is an abandoned building.
You didn't fall for it.
It's exactly the kind of trap that Jigsaw in Saw would be the first to come up with and reject. And like that, Mia toys with my fears. To be precise, I'm not scared, just easily startled. After that, Mia received an urgent call from her friend and left, while I stayed behind to chat with the pub's owner and left. After leaving the pub...
You've kept us waiting a long time, old man.
Huh? What do you guys want? What? It doesn't matter who we are or anything like that. You're right. Well, I'll just go.
We're not done talking.
Oh man, you're taking too long. Today's dinner is curry and rice, so I want to go home early. Are you a kid? Don't get all excited over curry.
Old man, if you don't want to get beat up, give us your wallet.
Here you go.
Wow, you're a very understanding guy. If you give it to us honestly like that, you won't be hurt.
What the heck are you doing?
Get out your wallet if you don't want to get hurt.
You fool!
Yeah!
Don't put it away! Give it!
We said not to put it away!
This guy's seriously messing with us! Are you too stupid to understand unless you're hurt? Huh? What? No way! You guys were trying to take money from me? Shut up! Don't talk so loud! If you want money, get a job and earn it! Stop sounding like a committee chairman in a video game! What's worse than that is the sound of his voice! He's got the same distance in his voice as Patarillo! Bye, Karan!
Shut up! Quit being Patarillo!
This dude! You're kidding me! You'll regret this! I used my loud voice to fight off the delinquents. It was fortunate for me that it was still early in the evening when the streets were filled with people. After returning home... So yummy! Can I have some more, Mia?
Here you go. Oh, I heard that a guy your age was almost mugged this evening.
That doesn't sound very peaceful.
I didn't know there were still idiots who mug people. You should be careful, too.
Sure, I don't deal with idiots.
All right.
Maybe it's because it's a small town, but it seems those thugs trying to mug me is already a hot topic of conversation. I temporarily closed my bicycle shop after that day to stay under house arrest until things cooled down. As I said at the beginning, it's like a hobby business, so I don't have a problem with it. But this optimism of mine would later lead to a terrible incident. Owner!
Dad!
What happened to you?
I was just closing up the store, and then some crazy delinquents came in, and this is what happened. They messed up the store, and I got beat up like this. Hiroshi, you're the one they're after.
Me?
Didn't you have a row with those delinquents?
Oh, yeah.
What? That was you!
I hid out for a while because I didn't want to cause too much of a scene, but
Guess they got frustrated because they couldn't find you. Apparently they saw us chatting. They asked me to call you down or tell them where you live.
so you refused, and now you look like this.
I don't betray my friends.
I'm sorry. I never thought I'd get you involved.
Dad, I heard that the guys who wrecked the store also stole the store's money.
I see. Sorry, but you stay with the owner.
What about you?
Isn't it obvious?
Wait, Hiroshi! Don't do it! I'll file a damage report as soon as I'm discharged from the hospital. Don't go! Hiroshi! Ah!
I left the hospital and wandered around the park at night. The purpose, of course, was to find the 3 idiots who beat up my dear friend. And then I found them. They were either at a convenience store or at a park.
Oh, you're the guy!
Finding them is easy. Oh, what's that?
Did you watch Outrage or something? You're more stubborn than ever today.
Are you the ones who messed up the pub, beat up the owner, and stole the store's money?
Yeah, that's right. It's all your fault.
That's because you're sneaking around running from us, you idiot! I've been running around to protect you guys.
What? I can't understand what you're saying.
Never mind. Now you're coming with me to the owner. You're all going to shave your heads, get down on your knees, return the stolen money, pay for the store you ransacked, and turn yourselves into the police. You're going to do it all. Hey, what are you getting on about? If you do something wrong, apologize and take responsibility. That's what you're supposed to do.
There's nothing a loser like you can demand.
That's right! Old man, if you don't want to get beat up, take out your wallet. My wallet? I'm a professional martial artist. Are you sure? You're lying.
What are you talking about? You're a guy who gets scared when you watch a horror movie.
Oh, all right. You were watching me.
You mug from losers. It's just common sense.
What do you mean, losers? Well, of course I'm afraid of ghosts. I can't punch them.
Fine. Don't try to sound tough. You don't know what you're talking about.
If you really are a professional fighter,
Then try to get out of this desperate situation.
the delinquents came at me from 3 different directions, but I was able to swerve, duck, and parry their attacks and make my escape. I'm not old enough to take a punch from an amateur. After that, the 3 delinquents continued to attack me, but they didn't even graze me, and I kept dodging them.
This guy!
Why can't I hit him? When you're done, we'll go to the owner. Let me tell you, I'm dead serious today. I'm going to get you, and you better be ready for it.
Old man, you're getting on my nerves!
What? You still have the strength to run away?
Don't you dare mock me!
Wow, good one! Even that old guy would be no match for a weapon.
That's right. I'm telling you, it's too late to apologize. I've already decided I'm going to end you.
If you do that, you'll be charged with murder.
I'm underage. Even if I kill one person, I'll end up in juvie or something, and I'll be more respected.
I see. You really are an irredeemable idiot.
Die! What the heck? You crushed the bat with a kick? Yikes! This guy is serious. Wait, you guys!
My friend didn't talk about me no matter how hard he was hit. That's a great friendship.
Oh, so, may I ask you something?
What? Why are you being so formal all of a sudden?
What's going to happen to me?
You're going to have to shave your head, get down on your knees, pay back the money, and make amends. Then turn yourself into the police. I already told you that.
And if I refuse, what's going to happen? Ah!
Then your face will be split in half like that baseball bat. Choose quickly.
Yes, sir! I've decided!
So, which is it?
Everything! I'll do everything! May I borrow your hair clippers?
The delinquent began to shave his head on the spot, probably because he was so scared that I broke the baseball bat. It's ironic that the bat he brought to scare me turned out to be a terror for him. After that, the bald delinquent called, and the other two came back and shaved their heads. The next morning, at the same time as visiting hours, they got down on their knees in the owner's hospital room to apologize, promised to reimburse the store, returned the stolen money, and turned themselves into the police after finishing everything. It could have been categorized as a violent crime, but since all three of them were minors, they were sent to a classification office. I hope they learned from this mistake and reflect on it so that they will never be violent to others again.
It was that was quick, wasn't it?
Yeah, I guess we gained a bigger reputation.
That guy! He should have told us from the start that he was the GFC featherweight champion!
You're right. I didn't know anything about GFC because it's unavailable in Japan.
We didn't recognize him at first because he looked like a loser. I couldn't even see his muscles because of the long sleeves.
That was a scam! It's so annoying! Oh, that girl!
She's the daughter of that martial arts guy!
I remember her because she was cute!
This is perfect timing. Let's use that girl to get rid of all the rage that's built up after being in the classification office.
After playing with that girl, let's have her call the martial arts guy and take her hostage.
Let's beat the crap out of him in front of his daughter! Yeah. Well, let's hurry up and do it.
Woohoo! Hey girl, let's play.
Huh? Where is she?
What?
Oh no! Block the entrance! Don't let her leave!
It's fine. Actually, it's the other way around. I'm not letting you leave. I blocked the entrance to the bathroom.
What?
So, nobody's leaving.
This girl kind of annoys me.
I was thinking about being nice to you.
No hard feelings towards you, but we'll have to do it.
If you're going to hold a grudge, hold it against the martial arts guy, you know?
Martial arts guy? Oh, you mean my dad.
If you stay quiet, we'll only do what feels good.
It'll only hurt when you lash out.
It's up to you which one you choose.
I've already made up my mind, so go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm getting tired of waiting. It's already started.
What's with the smug look? I'll make you look unmarriable. Get her!
Ha!
Oh! Oh! Oh!
One low shot and you're gone? You're a delinquent who's all about fighting, but you can't even handle a low kick?
What? This girl isn't normal either?
You heard that my dad was a professional fighter, right?
No way. Not you too?
No, I'm not a professional. But when I was in the States, I used to spar with my dad. And I used to fight bigger guys than you guys. My dad told me not to do martial arts because it's dangerous for girls, but I'm glad I did.
Ah!
I can beat up jerks like you who don't understand unless you get knocked down.
You little brat! Ah! Wait, calm down. Unprofessional or not, one-sided violence is still a crime.
That's usually the case, but this is a woman's restroom, and you guys are thugs. I'll just pretend that I did it out of a sense of personal danger.
Oh no, she's a monster!
If you'd been remorseful, you wouldn't have come after me. If you want to sue me, go ahead. If you don't mind being labeled as three very lame delinquents who broke into a women's restroom and tried to attack a high school girl, but were beaten back. Also, if only you could talk to the police.
Ah! I'm sorry.
It's too late now to apologize.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
I'm not as naive as my dad. I'll make sure you know exactly how much trouble you've caused my dad and the owner.
Ah!
If I see you on the streets again, you'll pay for more than this.
Ah! No! Help me!
Mia, who has a reputation for overkill, took matters into her own hands and beat up the three delinquents. The fact that the place of attack was the women's restroom I guess they couldn't state the fact that 3 guys got beat up by 1 high school girl, so the delinquents never sued Mia and they disappeared from this town. And we helped the owner rebuild his store, which reopened successfully. We live cheerfully and peacefully in a city where there's no more delinquents. Oh, and by the way, I did lecture Mia on her actions. No matter how proud she is of her skills, Mia is still a girl. It'll be too late if something happens. Thank you for watching all the way till the end. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button. And if you have time, please check out our other videos as well. Alright then. See you next time. Bye.